Hello, welcome to Otago. Today we will introduce you to the heat safety. Heat safety is what prevents you from getting injuries from high temperature heat sources such as fire, laser, boiling metal and vapors. To explain that subject, let me introduce you Mark. Mark is either a firefighter, a foundry worker or a machine operator. Now let's say that a fire starts in the factory where Mark works. To understand where the danger comes from, you need to know that fire generates different types of heat that can threaten your life if you get too close. First one, the radiant heat. Radiant heat is the heat through infrared radiation. It crosses space in all directions and eventually will hit Mark if he gets too close to the fire. In fact, as he is getting closer to the fire, Mark is also getting exponentially exposed to radiant heat, leading to harmful effects, from pain to second-degree burns, and eventually death in the most extreme cases. The only way to overcome this issue is by covering Mark's protective equipment with a reflective material such as aluminium. Aluminium has got a high reflective capacity that makes up to 90% of the radiant heat bouncing back, by creating a body shell. Okay, now Mark is protected from the radiation of the fire. However, he is still facing a life-threatening heat level. That's convective heat. Convective heat is what we basically call temperature. It is the heat that is transferred through gases and fluids. While burning, the fire emits a large quantity of hot gas into the air. This air is spreading through the room with what we call the convective effect, where the hot air is attracted toward the top of the atmosphere, while the cold air is attracted to the bottom. If Mark gets close to the fire, the temperature of the surrounding air will rise until it becomes unbearable. This is what we call a heat stroke. The body temperature reaches 40 degrees Celsius and is not able to cool down. In the best scenario, with a very short exposure, Mark may only experience a few symptoms such as nausea, dehydration, dizziness, and headache. However, longer exposure could rapidly expose his body to more severe consequences, especially if he has got risk factors. In the majority of the scenario, his organs could suffer permanent damages and his life would be in danger. To prevent the risk of heat stroke, the only solution for Mark is to wear a suit made of materials with high insulation properties. This suit will create a shell that preserves the atmosphere inside from the outside environment by acting as a barrier. To conclude this introduction, we would like to recommend you to ask the person in charge of safety of your working environment for more information. Thank you for watching, and see you in another video. Goodbye.